What's up everyone, this is Richard Melbourne from Collectibles bringing you another episode of Collect or Reject. On this episode we're going to be looking at the 1/5 scale Nightmare Gotham line Joker. The Joker statue measures in at 20 inches tall, emerging from a chemical vat filled with venomous green acid. Beneath copper-coloured pipes, the architecture of Gotham City can be seen laying the groundwork for the rise of this nightmarish clown prince of crime. The exclusive edition of this Joker comes with a swap-out portrait revealing another face. Pre-orders for the Joker statue begin on Thursday, April the 19th between 12 PM and 3 PM Pacific Standard Time. The exclusive edition will be priced at $535 and the collector's edition will be priced at $520. So for an extra $15 you get an extra head. That's a pretty good deal. Let's hear what the Collectiverse team have to say about the Joker from the Gotham City Nightmare line.
So what do I think about the Joker Nightmare? I actually really like this one, and it's one of those statues I'll never buy. And I'll tell you the reason why. First off, I love the detail. I think it's very well done. I think there's a lot of details packed into this little 1/5 scale statue. It is super creepy. One of those portraits is insane. It's like one of the scariest things I've ever seen in my life. It really is a nightmare. The other one's a little more tame, a little bit more displayable for me, in my opinion, what I would like to see from the Joker. It isn't the Joker we all know, but it does have sort of that, ideas behind it where you can kind of see it. It's not just out there in the left field. But I do really like the art direction. I like this nightmare thing they're doing. However, I don't really know if it looks good with the Nightmare Batman that they showed it beside it. It just sort of doesn't look like it fits it. They both look kind of scary and creepy, but this little bat's real gray and muted and super just like, it just has a different, more, I don't know how to describe it, but it's more of a simple look. It's beautiful, but it has a lot of simplicity to it, and I feel like this Joker, it's super complicated. It seems like there's a lot going on, there's a lot of visuals, and they just sort of beside each other. The Joker just takes over the shot, and all you see is Joker. You don't see the bat because he's just, and even for a character who's always bland, of course, Batman's always in black and everything. He just really gets taken out of the deal with Joker there. I would never be able to display it because it's just too creepy. My kids would hate it. They'd be freaking out, running around screaming. They would think some kind of monster had got into the house. They would never like it. They would never sleep at night. They would just be thinking about that creepy Joker staring at them. So, no, it's not for me, but I do appreciate those who do like it.
So what do I think of the Nightmare Joker? I tell you what, I think the Nightmare Joker is possibly the most detailed piece, any Joker piece I have ever seen. Ever. The amount of detail and the amount of tiny little nods to different storylines for the Joker I think is really cool. I think one of my things that I find best about that is the red hood that's in his trouser leg, on his front leg. I think that's a really cool touch. I really like how they've done that. But I have to say, the piece as a whole, I'm really not feeling it. I think it's a great piece. It's really, really detailed. But I don't think it looks very good next to the Batman, the Bat. I think it's overly detailed and overly complicated compared to the Batman. But I think it's probably going to fit some people. If you're a die-hard Joker fan, it's a really, really good piece. There's a lot of great details for Joker fans to really get into. But for me, I think the main thing that's throwing me off is the pose. He's a really sort of twisted, freaky kind of pose, and it's just not doing anything for me. And I'm also not actually keen on those portraits that they've done for it. So for me, this Nightmare Joker really isn't much. It's a nightmare in the fact that I don't want it. I actually personally would much rather have the premium format over this new premium format, where it's on the pogo stick. That's where my money would go if I wanted a Joker piece recently. Particularly the fact that he's not really that much cheaper than the Pogo Joker. So for me, that's where I would go.
Okay, Collectiverse, you've heard what the team have to say about the Joker statue from the Gotham Nightmares line by Sideshow Collectibles. Let us know what you think in the comments. Are you going to collect or reject this statue? Make sure you please like and subscribe to the channel. We've got plenty of content coming in the next couple of weeks, plenty of new shows, plenty of collect or reject episodes. From the Collectiverse team, we'll see you next time.